Hello and welcome back to That's English.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to run a marathon for charity. Would you like to sponsor me?
How much will it cost?
You could sponsor me £1 for every mile I run. So a total of £26 if I run the whole way.
Which charity is it for?
It's for a charity that helps homeless people. People who have nowhere to live.
Well, that's a good cause. I've heard there are around 4,000 homeless people in London, living in shelters or sleeping in the streets. We'll sponsor you, Anita.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Today's episode is all about getting money or raising funds for charity. Recaudar fondos. While you watch, try to answer this question.
Why is Laura trying to raise £300? You okay?
No.
You look terrible, doesn't she?
Yes.
Your charity marathon is this weekend, isn't it?
I wish it was next month, and if only it wasn't such a long way.
It's only 26 miles.
Only 26 miles? If only you did some exercise, Bill, you'd understand.
26 miles is a long way to run, even for charity.
Laurie looked terrible.
Sometimes, Cal, I wish people had a tiny bit more sensitivity.
Do you want to give some money to a local homeless charity?
We run a business, but we're not millionaires.
Oh, come on, Bill. Homelessness, poverty, disease are serious issues here in the UK. Why should you give your money to people in Africa? There are people in the UK who need it.
I just wish people didn't always ask me to give money to charity. I can't say yes to everyone.
I always give money to charities in the UK.
Organisations like the Red Cross and the Red Crescent do humanitarian work all over the world, including the UK.
Our homeless charity is a non-profit organisation, of course. We employ a lot of volunteers who don't get paid, like myself. Almost all the money goes to help the homeless.
Look, I'm just trying to raise £300 to buy some survival boxes for refugees in East Africa.
What's a survival box?
It contains a shelter, medicines and emergency food.
Wish people gave more to my charity. £300 is a fortune. If I had £300, I could help 4 homeless people for a week.
It's going to be winter soon. More and more people are on the streets, and it's cold.
I just wish people spent more money in my cafe instead of giving it to charity.
It's not just about giving money. There are many other ways people can help. You can volunteer your time, give clothes to a charity shop, give advice to people, help raise funds.
Yes, we can all make a contribution.
OK. If I have any spare food at the end of the day, I'll bring it down to the shelter instead of throwing it away.
Brilliant. Oh, I've got to go. Good luck with your run, Laura. You'll have a great time.
If only I had your confidence.
Nice to have met you.
I hope Laura's going to be able to run the marathon.
Yes, 26 miles is a very long way. She's been training hard, but I'm not sure she's really fit enough. Well, did you get the answer to our question? Why is Laura trying to raise £300?
Look, I'm just trying to raise £300 to buy some survival boxes for refugees in East Africa.
What's a survival box?
It contains a shelter, medicines and emergency food.
So, Laura is trying to raise £300 to buy some survival boxes for refugees in East Africa.
That's such a great idea. So many people still need shelter, medicines and emergency food in African countries. In the video, we heard people expressing wishes about the present using I wish and a verb in the past simple.
I wish we knew how to solve the world's problems.
Yes, Ashley and I wish there wasn't any poverty or disease in the world. Let's see some examples from the video.
I wish it was next month. Sometimes, Cal, I wish people had a tiny bit more sensitivity.
I just wish people didn't always ask me to give money to charity.
We also heard people expressing wishes using if only. Watch.
And if only it wasn't such a long way. If only I had your confidence. If only you did some exercise, Bill, you'd understand.
If only I had more hours to do voluntary work.
And if only more people helped charities, the problem wouldn't be so great. In the second part of the video, you'll hear our friends talking about a charity auction.
That's when people sell things to the person who will pay the most and the money goes to charity.
While you watch, try to answer this question. What does Matt have to do?
Are you okay? You look...
Terrible, I know. The run's tomorrow, I'm terrified. I wish I'd trained harder.
Oh, you'll be fine. I wish I hadn't agreed to take food to Cal's homeless charity. It takes ages to get there.
Bill, make an effort. It's only half an hour. At least you're driving, for heaven's sake.
Laura, we all have a choice. I've chosen to drive to the homeless shelter in my car. You have chosen to run a marathon. Good luck.
How was your run? Did you set a new world record?
She didn't finish the run.
To be honest, Bill, I wish I finished the race. I had to stop after 15 miles.
Is that why you look terrible?
I wanted to raise £300 by running. I even thought I might be able to raise more than that.
She only made £150 for the run. And I gave her an extra donation of £150.
You felt sorry for me. It's really generous, Bill.
Bill's a very generous man, Laura. He's agreed to help me with my homeless shelter. Wish I thought this weeks ago.
What are you planning?
Cal's persuaded Bill to hold a charity auction in the cafe. We can raise money by selling things.
And we could ask people to offer favours and then auction them too.
You know, someone says, I promise to cut your grass or paint your house. How much will you give to charity for my service?
Now, Matt, I wish I'd asked you sooner, but I need a favour. Can you make a short documentary about my homeless shelter?
I wish I could help Cal, but I'm really busy at the moment.
But you told me yesterday you were desperate for some filming work.
If only I hadn't told you. Making a documentary about the homeless is not exactly Hollywood, is it? Sometimes I wish I'd never been to film school. People are always asking me to do these boring little projects for no money.
Matt, it's for charity. Please don't let us down.
We let you use our cafe for your film. Remember, for no money. I wish we hadn't done that now.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I give in. What do you want me to do?
That's a great idea, to have an auction in the cafe. Anyway, did you find the answer to our question? What does Matt have to do?
Can you make a short documentary about my homeless shelter?
So Matt has to make a documentary film about Cal's homeless shelter.
But Matt would rather make a Hollywood movie than a documentary about a charity.
I don't think he's ever going to make a Hollywood movie.
And poor Laura only ran 15 miles.
Well, the problem was she didn't train hard enough.
And she regrets that, but it's too late to do anything about it.
I wish I'd trained harder.
I wish I finished the race.
But unfortunately, she didn't. To express regrets, she uses wish and the past perfect. For example, I wish I'd finished the race. Notice that I had is contracted and becomes I'd.
She also says, I wish I'd trained harder. Bill, Matt and Cal also express regrets. Watch.
I wish I hadn't agreed to take food to Cal's homeless charity.
Wish I thought this weeks ago.
Sometimes I wish I'd never been to film school.
Are you all right, Annabelle?
Oh, if only I hadn't eaten such a big lunch.
I wish Annabelle had listened to me. I told you not to have that chocolate pudding.
I wish I'd listened to you too, Ashley.
Well, let's see what people think about charities.
We asked them this question. Is it important to give money to charities? Do you support any?
Yeah, sometimes, but I think generally I prefer the government to do this because everybody should contribute.
Yeah, charities that actually do something, because there's a lot of charities in the world that don't actually do anything, so I get pissed off about that. I don't have any money to give to charities, but if I did, I would have to do my due diligence.
Yes, for obvious reasons, I suppose, because if you have spare money that you don't need or that you're spending on luxuries, that you have, I guess, a social responsibility to give it to people who don't have that money to buy things they actually need.
Yes, but people don't really trust charities nowadays. Like, there's a lot of companies that have come out on TV being illegal and stuff like that. So I do rely on charity companies, but sometimes it holds me back. The fact that you don't know where this money is going to and if it's really actually going to get to who you want it to get.
Well, most people said they supported charities, but they were worried about what happens to the money.
Yes, that is a problem. That's why I prefer to give to small, local charities like Cal's. Then you know the money will get to the people who need it.
But you can also support a charity with your time.
Yes, true.
So that's all for today. Oh, good luck in the marathon, Anita. I hope you do better than Laura.
Yes. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.